Hi guys! So I am going to be talking about a book I have read recently, and honestly I just loved this book. It took me, I normally read books pretty fast. I don't know, I get into them really if I like the book a lot, so I can't stop reading it, right? I can't stop reading it, so I will finish it probably in a week, maybe. The most fastest I read one of my books was in a day, literally in 24 hours. And honestly, I just fell in love with this book. I just couldn't believe how it kind of captivated me. I wanted to read it forever. If it was 1,000 pages, or if it was I don't know, if it was that much, I think I would just still read it. And I don't know, it just felt so natural to read this book. The first time I knew the movie was coming out, and I liked the trailer and commercial, and I liked the trailer and commercial before the book was coming out. And I was I was contemplating. I was should I read it, should I not read it? And I usually love when books are turns into movies, and I just love that feeling when you read it and you're ready in the movie theater, you're going and you're oh, I want to I know this book, I know the ending. I like that feeling. So I just was should I read another book that turned into a movie? And I was you know what, I should. I should, because it's fun knowing what happens, and you get to see the detail, and before you see the movie you're you could imagine what is happening as the book describes and all that. So I definitely wanted to read this book. I was ready to read this book. So after contemplating should I read it or not for such a long time, I was should I read it, should I not read it, and just wondering if I should or not. I finally got the book, and I came home, and like I said, the most fastest book I read before I think it was a day. I started in the morning and ended it at night, and it was one of the Twilight books, actually. I was pretty young. And you know what, just I don't know what happened with this book. I took it slow purposely. I didn't want it to end, and I just loved it. Every page, I was reading, rereading every page kind of thing. The book was so good. I don't know how to describe, I really don't know how to describe it, but it was amazing. I really liked it. I mean, I feel there was no rush in the book. I don't know how the movie is, obviously I didn't see it, but I feel the book was amazing. I mean, I hope the movie is too. I mean, I will make a review over the movie, but the book was amazing. The author is just so good with the words, so good with the poems, the stuff. It's not a boring book. It's so interesting. If those books that are hardcore, just you read it and you just there's no such thing as not breaks, but there was chapter breaks in this book, which I loved. You wouldn't get bored. You wouldn't get bored of reading all the time. There was parts where they have I don't want to spoil anything, but where they talk, they DM each other, and I don't know, it was so interesting to see that, where the author had boxes and boxes of live chats where they talked, and you get to read those chats it was no privacy. You got to see all that. I loved that feeling. So I don't know, really, I think that the book is definitely amazing. One second. So I definitely think the book was amazing. There's hands down, one of my favorite books I can say is this book. Everything was amazing. I think that it's such a thought out book. It's not rushed, you know, like I said before. And I can't speak for the movie, but I hope the movie is exactly the same as I saw. Like, I knew the characters, obviously. Like, I saw the commercial, so I kind of knew the characters and how they were gonna be. But honestly, like, I couldn't get enough of this book. Like, I didn't want to end. Like, I was on the last page and crying. Like, I don't want it to end. And it was such a good experience for me because just, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but this book is so much more than what it seems like it is. And people just think it's a teen movie, it's a romance movie. It's so much more than that, and so much more, like, conflicts that come up that you never see coming. So that's all I'm going to say. But it's amazing, just so good. I don't want to spoil anything, but if I have to say one thing, you should skip from here because I will spoil one thing about the movie, which is a pretty important part. So skip or close the video if you're watching and you don't want to spoil. But I will explain some of the parts that I think was really crazy. Like, I hadn't seen it coming. So skip from here. Okay, so you could see it from here because there's no spoilers. Okay, so the part in this book, so one of my favorite parts in the book was where they talk about, so they go to Hawaii together. So I haven't seen the movie, right? But like in the commercial, it looks like they're just like, I don't know, it looks like they're just like not really going out, like they like each other or something like that. I mean, they do kiss and stuff, but you see that from the commercial. But just in the book, like I never saw it coming that they were gonna go to Hawaii together, so that was crazy. And I didn't see it, I mean, I saw they were at a beach, but I didn't know they were gonna stay in the same room together, which that was crazy, but amazing. Like, I love this book so much. And then after where, you know, she goes to the hospital, like my predictions were, she was, you know, you skip from here if you don't want to see, but my predictions were that she was going to be sick. And I really thought she was sick before all that craziness happened. But, so she's not really sick, and that's just crazy. Like, I don't know, how they could keep this kind of lie from someone for so long, especially for 18 years. Like, that's crazy. Like, for 18 years that she's sick. And one thing that I didn't understand though was why would, I mean, the mother make the house clear? Like, you know, because she was sick. Like, did the mother really believe that the girl was sick, or was it just like I want to protect you kind of thing? Like, was it all false? Like, did the mom know she really wasn't sick? I think she did know she wasn't sick. It was just kind of like a protection kind of thing. So anyways, I really liked the book. I enjoyed it very well. I finished it, literally, I took my time with it. Like, I didn't want to skip anything. Like, I didn't want to, like, not understand anything. And like I say, I didn't want it to end. So it took like 2 weeks, literally, for me to finish it. Because it's also summer, so I was like in and out of home. And I really wanted to read it like slowly and be really, obviously look at my book. It's like, it's been everywhere, you could tell, but I just loved it. It was amazing. If you're looking for a book to read, I definitely recommend this book. It's so like realistic, not like those fairy tale kind of movies or books or like a supernatural book. Like, I love supernatural books, but for this kind of thing was definitely amazing. I love the book. Like I said before, it's so realistic, and you know, like, there's some places in the book you're like, oh, that's so cute, like, you know, like, it kind of brings you in the story. You really want to be in the story when you're reading this book. So I just loved it. I think you will love it too. If you haven't seen the book, if you haven't seen the movie, I will watch the movie, and this is just a part 1 video based on the book. I will do a part 2 I'm gonna see the movie this summer, so hopefully it's good. Like, I really have high expectations after I've read the book, but I think it will, because this is a, I mean, I did see lots of good views, so I don't know. And also the guy in the book is so cute, like he's so hot. I think it's Nick Robinson, and the girl is also very good, really good actors. So I really liked it. Like I said, I'm gonna make a part 2 video based on the book, the movie. So this was the book version. The book is amazing. Like I said, there's so much poetic stuff, like so much like detailed stuff that people don't really read, and like lots of writers don't have details that I'm looking for. Like there was lots of details based on just the two of them, you know, like love and stuff, and it was amazing. I got to see like all the private stuff that people don't talk about, which is so cool. I just loved it. And it's lots of it's such a summer book that you could definitely like if you're at a beach, you will definitely enjoy this, because it's not boring. Like I said, like if you're looking for a book to read, like for school or anything, if you know you're allowed to pick your book, I mean they don't allow us, but this is definitely a good book, and it's not those cliche teenager books. It's so good. It's like hardcore one of those good books, you know, like I think schools could read this too. It's such a good book. I really like it. So okay, so this was the book's cover. This is the book's cover, and obviously it's the boy and the girl, but there's so much more. Like there's a glass, you know, that is unseen from there. And I mean the title, everything, I'm not gonna say that part, but I think everyone knows why it's everything. It's probably because it's like the world kind of, you know, she couldn't see the world for like 18 years, and then she gets to see it, you know. But I mean, I think it's more than just everything. It's like he's her everything kind of thing too. Like lots of meaning to that word, you know. Like she uses everything in a lot of chapters, so it means a lot of stuff, not just that. So really like it. So I will recommend this book definitely 100%. I give it 5 stars. It's amazing. Go watch it, go read it. I'm gonna watch it probably next week, so I will make a video about it. I hope you guys will like it. Let's see if I'm gonna like the movie. I think I will. I probably will, because I think the story is definitely not gonna change a lot. So if it's like the book, I'm all good. So I'll see you guys later. Yeah, like and subscribe if you want more. I do a lot of book reviews and a lot of movie reviews if you want to. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. And everything is the book for this week. Amazing, hands down. Really liked it. Took a lot of time reading it purposely. I think I'm gonna read it again, like reread it or something. Like I loved it so much. So see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, if you have any comments below for me, I will answer them all. This is amazing. Just gonna say that for you. Go check it out. Holla.